Let's get into Selena Gomez. I'm feeling really bad for Selena Gomez because she may be getting the most hate I've ever seen ever since she's ever been in like pop culture, because she may have had some plastic surgery to her face. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just some bad angles and some bad screenshots, but in her recent music video, fans are tearing her up. Like, I would probably cry. I feel really bad for her. This article writes, Selena, is that you? If Selena Gomez's new music video had you asking that question, you're definitely not alone. There's a wave of celebrities looking completely unrecognizable, which I think is kind of like the Ozempic craze, but that's not what's happening here. Now, before you guys say in the comments, I want to be sensitive to the fact that she has lupus. If you guys did not know, she does have lupus, and maybe it was lupus. Maybe it was the lupus. You know, I see people arguing in the comments always about the lupus. Let's just recognize that that's a very difficult thing to deal with. And I don't know. I don't personally have it, and I don't know anyone who personally has it. And I've like obviously looked up online. I've seen people like in, you know, the celebrity world and television and things like that. But it could have major implications. This all happened so quickly. It was October 23rd when Selena Gomez released the music video for her song In the Dark. And I don't think she anticipated this getting so much bad attention. This person on X writes, what did she do to her face? This is an absolute tragedy. It's stunning how awful that looks. RIP to her face. Which, okay, I know that people are a little bit taken back. People always correct me in the comments for that. Taken back. And I get it, but people are getting older, and we've seen before, like, you know, celebrities, what they do to their faces. So I'm not that surprised. I'm a little bit like sad though, because she did just have her wedding and she looked beautiful at her wedding.
Who approved this? Who approved this? That's Selena Gomez. That is not a Roblox character. That is not a Minecraft character. Who did this? Who said this was a good idea?
You know what the problem here is? That everyone gets buccal fat removal. Buccal fat's like right here in your face, and everyone thinks that they'll look all snatched after they get it done, but it also balances a lot of this part of your face. So this part can look a lot bigger, and this can look smaller and more hollow, and you pretty much have to get filler, I think, the rest of your life. Comment below if you've had your buccal fat removal. Comment below. I want to hear your experience. Let's just say not everyone ends up looking like a Hadid, okay? But Grimes, Elon Musk's like baby mama, came out of the woodworks to go and defend Selena Gomez, which I actually applaud. I love when another celebrity will speak out for someone else, and it doesn't even seem like they're close friends. Grimes was just so like disturbed at how nasty people have gotten. It's kind of interesting because like she does have a child with the man who currently owns X, and a lot of this discourse is happening on X. I will say I went to Selena Gomez's comment section and I looked at it, and it was terrible. I like texted some people. I was like, wait, have you seen this? And within like the hour, it was all cleaned up. But it was bad. But on X, she can't do that. She said, I'm not really in the business of knowing what celebrities do. I have no context here, but this place is unhealthy as F, and this being socially acceptable behavior is culture death. She said that she watched the Selena Gomez video, and besides a few weird derp shots that people were able to clip, it misrepresents how she looks. She's extremely beautiful, one of the most beautiful girls. Just a reminder that whatever you put out in the world is also a part of you. It's part of your like energy in your world. And I feel like that kind of like hate about appearance, maybe because I'm getting older, things are starting to get a little older, and I get it. So I feel bad with Selena, you know. I'm sure Benny is okay with it all though. Let's get into Hailey Bieber. Like I said, Hailey Bieber is getting so much love recently. And now that Justin has shaved his beard, I just feel like the world is healing. Don't get me wrong, though. I'm not Team Hailey over here, but I do see why people are starting to like her. She went on to a podcast. It was an actor Owen Thiel's podcast, In Your Dreams. And she went on to this episode, and it's actually a very like low-key podcast. They're like sitting in bed in their jammies and things like that. And she spoke about a moment where somebody said, tried to like give her hate by saying that she looks like a transgender woman. I live in West Hollywood, people, so of course I've got trans friends, and they're the most lovable, great people. I don't even think about them being trans, and I think people were just refreshed to see how Hailey was so cool answering this, especially in a time where, like, I think they're voting on whether gay people can be married or not in the United States. So even like my communities, our rights are being threatened. So I appreciate Hailey having such a positive response to that.
Hailey, you're hard.
The rumors are true.
Do people say that?
No, I mean, like when people are trying to be mean, they're like, she looks trans. And I'm like, why do you think that's a diss?
Wait, totally.
As if being like trans is a diss,
Totally.
or like some of the most beautiful women in the world and men in the world are trans. So
Totally.
I just don't take that offensively at all. But
This comment says her answer shows how much she is mature. Somebody else said, I love her. And wait, that has to be the best answer any celeb has ever given. Like I said, Justin Bieber recently shaved his face. What do you guys think about that in the comments below? Are you loving it or are you loving it? Anyways, they were at a show, a Dijon show, which sounds good. Dijon? Honey? Like mustard? Anyways, they're in San Diego. And it wasn't just Justin and Hailey. It was also Kendall, who I saw in the comments, you guys are so messy. Justin supposedly slept with Kendall at some point. I'm pretty sure Justin Bieber may be the one person in the world who slept with the most Kardashian Jenners out there. But that's besides the point, because there was a moment going viral where they were all hugging. Justin was hugging both of them. I think in this moment, maybe Kendall was feeling left out, but because of Kendall and Justin's history, people are kind of side-eyeing it. Now, the comments, they are divided. You've got one person on this side saying, this is so weird since he used to hook up with Kendall. Another person says, weird, awkward, and weird. Well, people on this side say that Kendall is so pretty. This isn't weird, y'all. They've been friends for a long time. I would want my husband to have a good relationship with my best friend as well. Somebody else said, these comments are so weird to me. Let people be happy. Maybe I'm just a little bit territorial. I don't think there is any, like, shout out to all my friends, but I don't think there's any one of y'all that I would have, like, my man also holding you as well. But, good for you, Hailey. Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.